Good morning. How's everybody doing today? I'm Karen Yankovic, and we are doing LinkedIn profile tips for the month of December. I've been here live pretty much every day with a new tip. And this particular one is one that I get asked a ton. So I'm excited to be sharing this one with you today because I think that a lot of you have questions about this particular tip today. So we are live today on my Facebook business page at Karen Yankovic. We are live in my Facebook group. If you are not in our group, join us. It's linkedinforwomencommunity.com. We're live on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter today. So always, I like to get these tips out everywhere. So on to that note, if you're watching this and you feel that this is something that your community would benefit by, I would love for you to share this. Just share, click the share button on whatever platform you're watching this on and share this with your community. And we will all join in for the greater good of no more crappy LinkedIn profiles. So today what we're going to be talking about is symbols in your LinkedIn profile. And I know that some people, you've seen it, right? You've seen it in profiles. Yesterday, if you saw yesterday's episode, we talked about your about section. And a few days ago, we talked about your headline. And these are both sections that you can add symbols to. So I'm going to screen share here and we're going to do this together. So I love when my friends and clients are on LinkedIn. This is Allison. If you are looking for some wellness in your business, you totally need to be connecting with Allison. So what we're going to do is going to go to my profile and you'll see, because I'm in creator mode, that I'm live on my header image here, which is always fun. But we're going to scroll down to well, first, let's start with my headline. Let's start with my headline. You'll see in my headline, I have some stars in here. And I think I mentioned to you guys through this that I've been actually working with my writer on my profile. So we actually updated some of this stuff. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, Tanya. Good to see you ladies here. We actually updated my profile yesterday. So you guys are seeing me. You're the first ones to see the newest version of my LinkedIn profile. But what I'm talking about are these stars here. And I'm going to show you like the really complicated way to do this, okay? It's really easier than you think. There's a couple things you can do. You can start here, and what you want to look for is let's just look for heart emoji. Let's say we want to put hearts, right? So I can go to Emojipedia, right? I can go here. I can click this to copy that heart, come back over here, put my profile in edit mode, come back over here, and I can change this star to a heart. I mean, that's how, so whatever that shape is that you want, you can do that. I'm not going to save that because I like the stars there. Discard the changes, right? But there's another, so I mean, obviously it's that easy to do this, okay? The other thing that you can do too is you can Google Unicode, and Unicode will take you to home.unicode.org, which just gives you all these options, right? There's emojis in here. There's just tons and tons of different characters that you can use from this site to use on your your profile. So you just copy and paste it onto your profile. And like, if you wanted, I'm not sure how it is. It used to be easy enough to find it. Let's see how to use this site. How to use this site. I don't know what happened to it. It used to be that all the emojis and the Unicodes were here. Let's see what happens when you go to adopt a character. All right, so we're going to go back and type in Unicode again because this is not the site we want. Or they've changed this stuff because here we go. Unicode character table. This is what we want. This is the one we want. Do over, right? So now look at this. There's just zillions and zillions and zillions of these characters. So, one of the things that I use a lot in my business, and you can see I actually have a necklace of it on, is the Yin Yang, because in my She's Linked Up program, I feel like we really work with your right brain and your left brain. So we have a lot of Yin Yang going on in our program. And Paula, so good to see you here. Good morning, Paula. Whoops. So we're gonna so anyway, I feel like we do a lot of yin yang. So I could be using yin yang, right? I can actually go to here, back here, and I can find, yin yang emoji, right? Yin yang emoji. And I can go here to mojipedia.org, and I can see which one of these I like, right? Like, so there might be different ones that I want to use, but let's just go with the regular one. I'm just going to go to copy. Now, if I want to come back here, maybe I'll want to use it in my about section, right? So I can put it here, and then, maybe I might even do this. I might even talk a little bit about how we work with the right brain and the left brain. We talk a little bit here about, the importance of the mindset and the strategy, and maybe that's actually in this section here, right? But if I wanted to put here, in this course, you're going to learn how to do all these different things, right? So I can put a little bit more about here we go, strategy, mindset, and PR. So if I wanted to do this, I could maybe talk a little bit about the yin and the yang, right? I can change the wording to do this, and maybe post it here, right? And then save that. I'm actually going to save that because I like that I like that in there, right? So these are just different ways you can use emojis in your profile as you are building out your profile. Now, here's the thing. This to me is really important. This is not Instagram. You do not want a LinkedIn about section that looks like Instagram with all different kinds of crazy crap on it. If you want to be seen as a woman of influence, right, and really want to land clients, my goal for every single person that takes our She's Linked Up program is that you are building a $250,000 business, right? This is not for people that are looking to sell a pen. It's for people that are looking to get a distributor that wants to buy 1 million of their pens, right? Or 100,000 of their pens, right? So when you are showing up at that level, you do not need to have 1 million emojis on your profile, but it's not a bad idea to have a couple just to make it pop a little. I use the stars in the headline because I feel like, I feel like a star kind of shines a light on things. And for me, that's what I do for my students. So I feel like a star is energetically a good shape and symbol for me to use in my profile, so that we're showing up in this stronger way, so that we are shining a light on our genius and becoming stars in our own worlds, right? So that's really why I use stars in my headline, but I might change that someday, right? So think about what symbols make sense for you and for your business, and then just sprinkle them in a little bit. You don't need a ton of them, just sprinkle them in where they make sense. All right. As usual, I'll be back here tomorrow with another tip. If you have an idea of what you want to hear me talk about here on this series, please let me know. You could message me wherever you're listening to this. Again, we're live on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. So just message me wherever you are, or just drop a comment in and let me know what you would like me to talk about, because I've got, we got a bunch more days, 15 more days, I think. So I got a lot more opportunity to really dive into the profile. Let me know what you want to hear about, and I'm happy to jump in and talk about that. And of course, if you are looking to understand a little bit more about how we do things here at She's Linked Up, the best way to learn a little bit about how we approach LinkedIn strategy is to check out our masterclass. You can go to KarenYankovich.com/masterclass. That gets you in. It's on demand. You can watch it right away, and it will it'll give you a little bit of sense of, we do things different here and She's Linked Up. We're not spamming your network. We're not looking to connect with 1 million people. We're looking to build authentic relationships with real people that can help you land the clients that can take your business to $250,000 a year, minimum. That's the baseline I want you to be working off of, right? Because that puts at least 100,000 in your pocket. So many people are looking for that 6-figure business. I want, that's not really putting enough money in my bank account, frankly. And that's I mean, I want that for you. I want you to be a wealthy woman of influence, not just a woman of influence, right? I want there to be cash in the bank. So that's what we teach. And it comes down to the relationships. It comes down to relationships way more than like spamming your network or the algorithm or anything like that. It's who did you get on the phone with this week? So good morning, Enrique. Good to see you here. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll wrap this for today. Sprinkle some symbols into your LinkedIn network, and I will be back here tomorrow with another tip. Have a great day.